Coach Prime Deion Sanders took a L in some sorts, if that's what people want to call it. And I would definitely like to know everybody's thoughts on what you guys call it. But Coach Prime Deion Sanders lost a top recruit, ladies and gentlemen, to a major situation. We're going to get all into it. Gage Ginther, ladies and gentlemen. This kid, the lineman, offensive lineman, completely, screwed Coach Prime Deion Sanders in some sorts. But it's a crazy situation, what has happened. Not often this occurs. When Coach Prime Deion Sanders touched down with you, your family, your mother, your father, grandmother, the aunts, the list goes on. He usually seals the deal, but somewhere down the line it didn't happen. And Coach Prime has been on a roll here at Colorado since he has got here. The man just landed. We haven't even played one game. Mind you, you got the spring game coming up. And I'm telling you, everybody's going ridiculous right now. Coach Prime has got the city of Boulder just going wild. It's just, it don't make no sense what's happening right now. Colorado is just one of the top situations in terms of notoriety, and now we about to see on the field, pardon me. But I will say this, this does kind of hurt, this situation, because this is a guy who could have protected Shedeur Sanders. We all know that, the electrifying quarterback. It is what it is at the end of the day. This guy, Gage Ginther, he's a 3-star prospect and the second-ranked recruit in Colorado. You understand? So he was definitely, a top target for them. He also was the number 52 interior offensive lineman recruit in the nation. You understand? And number 756 overall recruit. So they'll let you know what kind of talent just slipped through Coach Prime Deion Sanders' hands. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe for more news, updates, and more. We discussing Coach Prime Deion Sanders around here in Colorado. I want to know, how big of a loss is this for him? And like I said, with so many, he done basically revolutionized the transfer portal. I mean, it's almost like they made it for him, the way it was just done, when he touched down in Colorado. Before he even touched down, he let everybody know what was going to go down. He was bringing, his luggage, and like I said, he had everything. Like I said, he was bringing dogs, and the dogs are here, and they're ready to eat. And you see, he's just, like I said, I don't know why Gage Ginther chose Tennessee. Coach Prime Deion Sanders is basically in a class of his own. The coach of the Tennessee, Vols is Josh Heupel. You understand? So it's definitely a wild situation that has happened. This guy Gage Ginther chose that team over, Colorado, Nebraska, Oregon, USC, Indiana, with so many teams. It just doesn't make any sense. Coach Prime is going to bounce back off of this. You understand? This is something light. I think it's small to a giant, and I think he's going to use this as almost creating some adversity for himself. We all know that Coach Prime is a master motivator. He's always looking for things to get the juices flowing and get him and his football team just ready, and I think with them getting sprung by, the linemen, I think this is going to spark something even more massive in the linemen that they already have, people that they targeting, and even future targets. You understand? I think Coach Prime, it's going to happen like this sometimes, and I'm pretty sure people are shocked, that they chose that situation over what's going on with Colorado, because it's so electric, and he stated so many reasons why he wanted to go to Tennessee, so it's crazy. He said that I liked everything about Tennessee, to be honest. I couldn't think of a single flaw. The main thing I liked about it was how close all the coaches, players, and their families were. I also like how they kept it real with me throughout this whole process and let me know how badly I am wanted there. So, and we all know that Coach Prime, I mean, like I said, he really wants players, but I don't know if he's going to, beg, at your knees, for you to get there, like maybe some other situations probably may have. I'm not saying that happened in this situation, but Coach Prime he holds his players with a certain level of accountability. So I wonder with some of these things, what flaws did he see in Colorado? Is this something that he's trying to highlight? Look at the things that he highlighted, how close all the coaches, players, and their families were. So are the coaches not close with one another? All the coaches or the players? I mean, these are things that start to come arise when you got a top recruit, just moving on from your situation to go to a different situation and then outlining things that he's seen, and specifically naming flaws, no flaws that he's seen. He didn't see a single flaw. So how many flaws did you see with the visit in Colorado? Mind you, he made this visit 1 week after seeing Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. It usually it ain't nothing but another minute or two after they see Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and paperwork and everything is signed, and he's on the way, to Colorado. So, listen, Coach Prime is on a trailblaze right now. I think that, to be honest with you, he's just destined for greatness. I don't think a lineman moving on to a different situation is going to affect him. I think he's going to be just ready to go. I think it's just business. Like you said, God called him here. And I think that God is going to call him to do amazing things. And it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning for him. Coach Prime going to bounce back. Let me know what some other targets that Coach Prime can go get, and trying to protect Shedeur Sanders. Like I said, at the end of the day, you're going to need that, especially as you moving in. Like, this is a whole different ball game. You understand this is the Pac-12. You understand this is different, and shout out to the SWAC, but this is clearly a different situation that, you're going to need, serious backing, and we all know how important it is, on that line, so, I mean, where do they go from here? Where do Colorado go? I think only goes up from here. I think that they just been ascending and ascending and ascending, and nothing is gonna knock them off their game, including this situation. Coach Prime he's gonna try to get this team back to prominence and make Colorado respected around the country. So I'm going to leave it at that. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders took a major L, when Gage, Ginther chose Tennessee over Colorado. Let me know about it, man. Let's talk.